welcome to Cooking with Albert. So I'm going to teach you one of my favorite salads, which is the macaroni salad. And I like it because one, it gives you volume. You're able to eat and feel very full. It's tasty, it's creamy, it's nice, it's healthy. A lot of vegetables as well. So to make this salad, you need vegetables of your preference, first and foremost. I like to use these long beans, which usually you have to move the thread around it. It's a bit tricky, but once you find your way around it, it's nice. So once you also prepping that, you need to also work on your bell pepper. Yes, usually the green ones give it color. You can use yellow, red, paprika, any one you want to use. It was good for you. I like to have a bit of fresh onions in there to give it that zesty onion flavor. Yes, in there as well. You have to unskin it, you know that thing, clean it up, and then that is also going to go in. And of course, you need some carrots for the crunchiness in there. If you don't want to use carrots, you can use beets. Like I said, you can use vegetables of your preference. It's your salad bowl. Be merry with it. Do the things you like with it. So I'm going to also clean up this carrot in as well. And what matters is the skin is off. And then we can go into the washing stage. So first and foremost, if you're using fresh vegetables, you need to prep and then clean them all up. If you want to save time, you can buy some pre-chopped, pre-cleaned salad, you know that thing, or pre-diced salad, and some spring onions or scallions, however you want to call it, depending on where you're coming from and the school I'll call, So that one too, you're going to prep it off. Take off the bad leaves. Don't follow CKH and then be eating the bad parts. Please move the ones that are looking ill and funny away. Then you're going to trash that out, and then we're going to actually wash these vegetables up. So first and foremost, I'm just fetching a bit of water at the side. I like to clean my vegetables with salt. Salt is cheap, salt is healthy, salt is available everywhere. Yes, you can use apple cider vinegar as well, or any cleaner, fruit or vegetable cleaner, but I just love salt cleaning. Yes, so I'm just going to wash the onions, the carrots, the bell pepper into that salt solution as well. I'm going to wash the beans into it as well. The last killer is the scallions because they have a bit of sun in there and you need to be very careful when you're washing it. So once you're done, you still see sun in the bowl. So for them, I always have time for them. At least I'll wash it twice before I'll put it in the salt solution. Even though I've removed the outer part, which has a lot of the sun in as well. So be very mindful of the scallions. I know some people don't like working with it because of that, but you can buy pre-cleaned ones as well. Yes, but I know that's not so much popular in Ghana. So yes, once we're done with the washing, I'm going to take them out of the water. I don't want to leave them in the water for them to be soaking in and then their flavors and all those things will be going into the water. No, 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 no. So I'm going to take those out as well. And then at this point, it is ready for the dicing, cutting, chopping moment. Yes, if you're watching this video and you've watched to this point, you have to subscribe and like. You have to comment if you have a comment. But most importantly, let's continue. So yes, I'm going to cut these beans or this peas into reasonable sizes. Reasonable sizes. They shouldn't be overly big. But at that moment, I was still cooking some eggs because eggs are great in salad. You know that thing, hard-boiled eggs. So once my eggs cooked up, I just threw the beans into it. And this is like 2 minutes in the hot water because these are not really so hard to cook. Yes, and I just added in a bit of salt in there. So like 2 minutes in the hot water is already good. For the macaroni, you just need to do your hot water with salt and then put your macaroni into it. Let it cook. Pour out the water. Let it cool down. Then you're good to go. You can prep that as well. For the scallions, I love to have every part of it in there from the base to the leafy part. So you're going to actually cut all of this into very nice sizes. Don't overly do them chaffy, long, big. For salad, sometimes people run away from it because sometimes the leaves are just, scary. But please, let's cut them into moderate sizes so that you enjoy eating them. So that goes down. Then I'm going to add in the carrots. Like I said, if you don't like carrots, you could use beetroot or any crunchy vegetable of your preference. You want to add color, you want to add texture, and most of all, you want to add flavor profiles. So you need to be very careful and mindful not to do it just one way in there as well. And I'm sure you realize I didn't use tomatoes in this video. If you like tomatoes, you can add it up as well. Like I said, any vegetable of your preference. Even if you want to add cucumber, kakumba, the episode Colombia, you can do that. Feel free to do as well. But this is my standard one I do for myself usually. So I'm just going to cut the bell pepper as well. Like I said, you don't want anything to be unreasonably sized. Please dice them into beautiful mini cubes in there. Then people won't be afraid of eating salad. Yes. So yes. Then I go on to the onion, which I'm going to also dice up beautifully in there. The onion gives it that fresh taste in there and that extra kick in there. And just make sure that it's not too much, else when you eat, it passes through your nose. It feels funny sometimes. So you need to be very careful about that as well. So once this is also all diced up, all chopped up, you just slide it into your bowl, into your mixing bowl. And once again, if you need your mixing bowls, please see NaHett Trading. I'll leave her I'll leave her details in the description button. You can actually check her out for your glassware and your kitchenware and all those things you need. Everything like in kitchen cooking with app, I just link up with her. She'll get you some. So the piece which we've already cooked, we're going to actually put it in there. We're going to, get the eggs in there as well. But that is looking, don't worry about the eggs. Just make sure that they are smaller in there so that when you share it. So I'm just going to mix this all up. This is a whole salad on its own. If you don't want cream or mayo or any other processed stuff, this is actually a good healthy bowl for you to actually enjoy. You could even do this with just olive oil and then enjoy. If you don't want any fat or oils, you can just leave it like this and enjoy it. But I like to add, some cream, some good cream, and then of course mayo. I don't like to do this kind of salad like potato salad or macaroni salad. They always go like very well when there's mayo in there. So some mayonnaise also goes in there. And mayonnaise is from eggs and a bit of fat, not even a bit, a lot of fat. So yes, it's also very good in there as well to give you that balance. And of course, my key ingredient, my macaroni. Yes, I'm just going to mix them in beautifully. You can use any shapes, any sizes of your preference, any ones of your preference. But don't go and do this with pasta. It will look a bit, yes, you won't get that bellness in there. Macaronis always do the trick in there for you as well. So I'm just going to mix this, incorporate it till it is all done. I added in the macaroni last because sometimes you may finish up and the vegetables may be too small and the macaroni will be too much in. So I incorporated till that place where I feel I'm okay with the balance between the macaroni and the others. If you've liked this video, please share it to someone else. And till I see you in the next food video, be joyous, be merry, lots of love for my team and I. Mwah.